Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Hafiz Jafar. So it looks like they are so far from the participant list. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 unfamiliar names to me. So I think it should be you guys are new students. Anyway, just to inform that this session is being recorded. So it was from my TDA. Okay, so without further ado, I think let's start our briefing session for today. Where is my face? Okay, everybody is clear. Can everyone hear us? Everyone can everyone hear me?
Yes, Doctor.
Okay. Time as well. I think for us, this is our fifth briefing, if I'm not mistaken, and this is the first one that is being conducted online. And before going further, I would like to welcome all the new registered students for Environmental Science and Master of Science. Master of Science of Environmental Science. So without further ado, I would like to pass this to our Dean, Prof. TS Dr. Norali Ismail, to give some welcoming speech. Prof.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Hafiz. Okay, thank you, Dr. Hafiz, our chairperson, as well as our program coordinator. Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to all. Congratulations and thank you for choosing our program. Even though we have to meet through online, but somehow with this cool morning, but we welcome you warmly to our program to be officially, we can say they are already registered somehow, and be patient and try to keep your motivations at utmost. And yeah, we learn and co-learn each other. Okay, and to all staff of School of Industrial Technology, later on maybe we will have some briefing and get to know our student. And yeah, I wish you all the best and stay safe, stay healthy, and try to complete your study. Yeah, that's all from myself. Thank you, Dr. Hafiz.
Okay. Thank you, Prof. Okay, so without wasting any time, I think let's go straight to a briefing of the course so that at least everyone will get to understand actually how this course works and everything. Okay, wait. Okay. Okay, can everyone see the slides?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so my name is Muhammad Hafiz Jafar. Before we get to know our students, I don't remember, usually we get to know our students first or we go to the briefing? I think we go to the briefing first. Okay, so for today, welcome to Master of Science, Environmental Science. Later, we would like to know how do you guys get to know our program. So basically, if you look at this, our tagline is Environmental Science for Sustainability. And we believe that we harvest your energy and your brains in order to develop you guys more into a designer for producing more of environmental sustainability. So you can see this is basically we were going to work more on all these sustainability goals. Okay, for our program, 1 year coursework MSc program designed to develop environmental, scientific, and analytical skills. And then it is a technology-based interdisciplinary framework. So if you, when you register later on, then you can see that we do not just focus on sciences, but at the end, we believe that there should be a mixture of management, science, and technology component. That is what we're trying to bring. And for your understanding, this program, what we are trying to do is that looking at your background, when we approve your, when we receive your application, the idea is to share to share our knowledge with you in order to help you. We are here to facilitate you in order to, for you to, what we call, to capitalize the skills and the capability or your that you can provide for environmental sustainability. Okay, so it's a 1 year program for full time. If you look at here, for full time students, minimum 2 semesters. You can always choose to complete it in 4 semesters. For part-time students, the minimum for you to complete your study are 4 semesters. You can choose to, you can plan to complete your study in maximum 8 semesters. Okay, I'm not quite sure whether you are quite clear with this program when you apply. I hope you guys do. This program basically is we have more courseworks. It's a full coursework. A lot of our courses are full courseworks, and that means that having full course means that there are less exams. There'll be tests in certain courses. Full coursework means that no, some of the courses, which is majority of our courses, have no final exams. Okay, it could look what we call that, it can be such a good approach that we believe that giving you the opportunity to explore more instead of going to the paper and being assessed through exams, because we believe that by conducting all these courseworks, it'll give you more room to approach your study, to sharpen your ability that you already have, in order for you to design and for in order for you to understand, because environmental science for sustainability, because we believe that most of you guys may not, some of you guys may not have the environmental background. Okay, it's not a problem. So what I'm trying to say is that having a full coursework program will mean a lot of work. And although the classes, as you guys have, is being designed to be on weekends, but especially when you are taking 2 semesters of full time, I hope you guys will motivate yourself. You guys will have that motivation to understand that the 5 days that you do not attend during the weekdays, basically this is the time that we allocate for you guys to complete the courseworks, the assessment. So again, let me just remind you, if you are full-time students, you can complete this study in 2 semesters, or maximum 4 semesters. And if you are part-time students, you can complete your study in minimum 4 semesters and maximum 8 semesters. You can design it. If you have any problem, you can come and discuss with me or online or face-to-face. Okay, so these are the courses that we have, the core courses and the elective courses. You have to take 27 units of core courses, and you have to take another 13 units of elective courses. So these are the courses that you have to fulfill. If you look at down here, there is a research project. I think later on our coordinator for the courses will share you about their courses and their expectation. Okay, this is example of our program structure. If you look at here, for this is for full-time student, 2 semesters. I need to complete in 1 year. Then these are the list of courses that you can take in order for you to complete within the 1 year period. So you have to take at least courses, including four core courses, including the research subject. And for the next subject, you can take another 3 core courses together with one research project, which is continuously for 2 subjects. For 2 semesters. Okay, and then you can choose the elective courses from the one that you prefer to take. Okay, this is for 4 semesters and 2 years for full time. So it can, if you are full-time students who want to complete it within 4 years, you can follow the design that we have developed here. And if you are a part-time student and you want to complete within 4 semesters, then the slides are not changing. Is anyone having the same problem?
No, it's already changed.
Okay. Okay, so let me just continue. Okay, so look at here. Then if you're a part-time student and you want to complete in 2 years, you can follow this design. And if you're a part-time student and you try to complete within 3 years, you can follow this design that we have made. And this is for 8 semesters and 4 years. Why I am sharing you this program structure or your study plan is because different students will have different capacity, and you are not you can design it yourself how you want to complete your study. You can even complete it within 3 semesters, but if you want to complete if you want to complete your study within outside of the study plan that we have made, I suggest you to at least come and see me to have some discussion first before you proceed. Okay, apart from that, for the registration, you also, for the Bahasa Malaysia one, if you are a foreign student, then you have to take this LKM 100. Must pass, the passing grade is C plus, and this LKM 100 should be registered at the School of Language, Literacies and Translation. And for everyone, be added within the first 2 weeks of the semesters, and you can drop within the 6 week. If I'm not mistaken, is one rush around? Okay, if I'm not mistaken, if for you to get back your fees and things like that, you have to drop your courses before the 6 week. Okay, please correct me if I'm wrong, Puan Ras. Okay, and other than that, I think these are the 2 deadlines that I think you should be focusing on. Okay, try to register all the courses that you want to take within the first 2 weeks, and then you can drop your courses that you think unsuitable for you by the 6th week. For graduation, the passing grade for all coursework, for all courses that you are taking, it has to be C plus. Okay, you need to all the courses that you are going to take need to be completed by you need to get a grade of C plus. Okay, and then you need to pass the research project and obtain at least a CGPA of 3.0 for you to graduate. Okay, so that means if you take certain courses, you have a CGPA more than 3.0. One of the courses that you have taken is below than C plus, then you will not be graduating. Okay, if you get all C plus, but if your CGPA is less than 3.0, then it's definitely you cannot graduate as well. Okay, so this is the thing that you should be focusing on in order for you to graduate. This is just a little bit a reminder, I think, because this is quite a special moment, I think, for us all, because usually we have a face-to-face session, and it was I think it's a bit lively. So now I'm talking to myself with my boss in front of me, Dr. Yusri. Okay, so so far we have a 200, I think, the yesterday, and it looks like it has been spread in a lot of states. So I just hope everybody stay safe. And I hope, as what Prof. Noli mentioned just now, it will not hinder your motivation. And we as our program will always inform you. And so far that we have agreed that all the classes so far will be conducted online, okay, due to the COVID-19. So stay. And finally, at the end of our program, we really hope that when you guys graduate later on, we hope that you will come out um, to become a designer for environmental sustainability by capitalizing your skill, by capitalizing your expertise. I think that is all from me. I think should we open for question and answers, or should we get to know the students first? My friends, which one
I
should?
think it's best to get to know the students first, and we.
Yes. Okay. So I will stop sharing my I've stopped sharing my slides, and I hope we can see your face. Okay. Okay, so we start with the lecturer first. Can we start with the lecturer first?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, my name is Muhammad Hafiz bin Jaafar. My field is occupational safety and health, and I think I'll be teaching environmental legislation next this semester. Okay, Dr. Jab.
Hi, my name is Japareng Lalung. I'm from Sabah, and I'll be teaching environmental microbiology. Thank you very much.
And
Next
then
one. Dr. Rafat.
Wes. Okay, lecturers, you can start now. We are not in order. You guys can just unmute your mic and then just introduce yourself.
But you have to be MC first. You call everyone.
Okay, okay. Now let me call. Okay, now let me call to the stage. Dr. Kozema.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good morning, everybody. Welcome to our master's program. I hope all the best to you. My name is Kozema bin Ahmad Ali. I'll be teaching you IEK 516, which is Sustainable Energy Resources, which will be taught next semester. So my area of expertise is wastewater treatment using catalysis and absorption technology. Okay, thank you.
Okay, that is our youngest teaching member. He is young and dangerous. So let's pass to Dr. Sora.
Hi, good morning. Okay, I am Dr. Shohrab, Dr. Muhammad Shohrab Hussain. Okay, I will be teaching this semester environmental microbiology. I am actually expert in the wastewater treatment and also solid waste management.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Sorab. Sorab, you can introduce where you're from, Dr. Sorab.
Okay, I am from Bangladesh actually.
Ah.
We are two expert here, me and Dr.
Yes.
Rafatullah.
Yes. Okay, now let's pass to another Shahrukh. Dr. Rafat.
Okay, good morning to all of you. I am Dr. Muhammad Rafatullah. I am from India. And for this same, I will be teaching IEA 518, Environmental Sampling Techniques, shared with Dr. Hani and Dr. Vidar. And I'm your coordinator if you are taking a research project for this same. Okay, so we will see very soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Rafat. Let me pass it to Dr. Izzuddin Shakir.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Also to all my colleagues and welcome to the new students. My name is Muhammad Izzuddin Shakir. I am the course coordinator for IEG 503, Hydrogeology and Watershed Management. And we will talk later about that.
Okay. So now let's pass to another lecturer, Dr. Nahaniza Amir. She will give you a roller coaster ride.
Assalamualaikum to our Dean, Prof. Noli, my fellow colleagues, and to all new students, welcome to our master program. My name is Nurhaniza binti Amir. You can call me Dr. Hani. So I am the coordinator for IEA 518 Environmental Sampling Technique, shared with Dr. Rafat and Dr. Widat, as well as I am co-lecturer of IEK 501, IEA with Dr. Yusri. Atmospheric Science and Air Quality with Dr. Yusri. So later I will brief you about the environmental sampling technique. All right, see you soon. Thank you.
Okay, now let's pass it to Dr. Shahida.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to every fellow colleagues and fellow students. Congratulations and welcome to TI. My name is Shahida Akmal Muhammad. I'm an analytical chemist. But for this semester, I'll be teaching you IEA 506, which is the environmental scientific writing. And for next semester, I'll be teaching you IEA 514, which is applied environmental forensics. Okay, thank you.
Okay, now Dr. Widat.
Assalamualaikum and greetings everyone. I am Dr. Widat. So this coming semester, I'll be sharing the course with Dr. Hani, as she has mentioned before, and Dr. Rafat on environmental sampling techniques, and another course with Dr. Shakir on hydrogeology. Thank you.
Okay, now I'm passing it to my beloved TDA, sitting comfortably in front of me, Dr. Yusri.
Yeah, thank you, Doctor. Sorry.
Yes, I have to mute my.
Okay, so and another thing, you have to turn off your speaker. All right, so welcome everyone. My name is Yusri Yusof, and I'm the Deputy Dean of Academic Matters of School of Industrial Technology, the school that you are in. The program is being hosted by, and you'll be seeing me in the course IEA 501, Atmospheric Science and Air Quality, that I'll be sharing with Dr. Hani just now in this coming semester. And that course is a core course, so I will be seeing most of you. And in the following semester, you'll see me in IEA 514, Applied Environmental Forensics with Dr. Shahida and also Dr. Jafar. And later, I'll be giving a short briefing on the course IEA 501, the Atmospheric Science course. So I'll see you again soon. Thank you.
So if you have any problem academically that I cannot solve, you can go to Dr. Yusri. Okay, he's your problem solver. Okay, now next is Dr. Halina.
Hello, Assalamualaikum.
Thank
you so much. I'm driving. Okay, hello, good morning, everybody. My name is Halina binti Ahmad. I'm going to teach you IEG 502 Aquatic Ecotoxicology next semester. Okay, nice to meet you. Hopefully, we can meet virtually and physically. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. Let's pass to one of my boss, Dr. Madiana.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. Okay, my name is Mardiana Idayib Ahmad. I'll be teaching IEK 516 Sustainable Energy Sources together with Dr. Kozema next semester in semester 2. My research interest is related to the renewable and sustainable energy technology. Welcome everybody.
Okay, now our Dean, Prof. Norli.
Okay, Dr. Hafiz, thank you again. Just try to open up, switch on my video, but it doesn't work. It still doesn't work. I don't know what happened. But anyhow, anyway, even though I'm a dean for this one term left for me, I'm still a teacher, a lecturer to this program. So I'll be teaching one of the course sharing with Dr. Halina, right? Dr. Halina, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, betul. Yeah.
Okay. So what else? Maybe later on, everybody can switch on their video and then we can snap a photo.
Okay.
Is that okay, Dr. Hafiz?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, nice to hear from our student later. Thank you.
Okay, so with that, I think these are all your lecturers from our environmental department that attended today. So we are the one that are going to be teaching you. We're going to meet you up for 2 years or 3 years or 4 years. And then, so if you have any problem, you can always come to me first as a coordinator. And then if I cannot solve it, usually I will pass it to I will pass it. Oh, we forgot one more. Puan Ras. Please, Puan Ras, please introduce yourself because most of the time I will pass them to you. So please.
Hello, good morning to everyone. My name is Raslin Ras. I'm not teaching anything. Okay, I'm the assistant registrar, senior assistant registrar in a school of TI. So if any problem, any academic matters, you can contact your coordinator or you can also email me. All right.
Okay, so usually the flow is that you can get to me. Then if I cannot, I will pass it to Puan Ras or go to our PR, Dr. Madiana, or even higher to Dr. Yusri. Okay, so I think that is your. We are the lecturers, inshallah, that will be teaching you for throughout your study. So now maybe it is the chance to get to know you first before we open the question and answer session. So let me see. Yes, Hasliza. You can unmute your mic.
Hi, do you hear me? Hello?
Hello, yes.
Do you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Good morning and hi to everybody. My name is Yasriza binti Abdul Halim. Currently live in Bayan Lepas, Penang. I work in government sector. That's all.
Where is it? Where?
Bayan Lepas. I currently live in Bayan Lepas.
Where just now?
I'm working in government sector.
Oh, government sector.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is your background? Can you at least share us what is your undergraduate?
I graduated in physics in 2005.
Oh, from the university?
Yeah, it's for USM. School of Physics, yeah, in 2005.
I think this is the
It's quite
first
a long
having
time.
for physics. Okay. Next will be, let me see, Dinesh.
Hello, good morning. Good
Hi.
morning, everyone. Good
Hi,
morning,
morning.
Hafiz.
Dinesh.
Okay, yeah, I'm Dinesh. I'm 33 years old. Graduated from, my bachelor's degree is in chemical engineering from University Malaysia Pahang.
MEMP.
Okay, so currently, I graduated in 2011. So currently, I'm working in Schaefer Sdn Bhd in Kuala Kampit.
Okay, thank you. Okay, the next one is Du Hongbo. Mr. Du Hongbo, are you there? Okay, don't worry. We go to Elizabeth first.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Hafid, and good morning, the lecturers and fellow students. My name is Elisa Indonesia. It's the urban to Jakarta, the capital city of Indonesia. currently I work in a palm oil company. It's an upstream site, so the plantation. And I have a background in environmental engineering. I graduated from Institut Teknologi Bandung on 2012.
Okay.
Oh. So
Right.
currently you are still working? Currently you are still
Working,
working,
but
Elizabeth?
starting from yes, I'm still working, but on January I will take a leave until August.
Oh, okay. Okay, welcome. Okay, the next one is Joanne.
Hi, so I'm Joanne Ling. My background is Bachelor of Civil Engineering, major in Environmental Engineering. I just graduated last year. Now I'm working in electronic manufacturing company. I help them build their factory in Bayan Lepas.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually, is that?
Huh?
Which company is that?
Inventec.
Oh,
Inventec.
okay. Okay, so so far all of our students are full part-time, right? Except for Elizabeth, I think. The Kantan.
Yes, my name is Kantan Devakumaran. Good morning to everyone. So I'm working in Pen Fiber Film Division, Torre Groups, under Torre Group. So my background of study is in chemical engineering biotechnology, and I graduated from UTHM Johor. So I graduated in 2018.
Oh, chemical engineering.
Yes,
Oh,
biotechnology.
okay. Oh, biotechnology. Okay, next is Mr. Ravin.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hello, hi, doctors. Thank you for the briefing, doctors. It was very crystal clear and nice to meet you all. And here, I think I'm very sure that I know Dr. Japarang and Dr. Madiana. I have met them before. Do you remember me, Dr. Japarang? We met in UM.
Yes.
Yes, doctor. Nice to meet you,
Okay.
doctor.
Okay, I'm glad to finally come back.
Yeah, doctor. And
Okay, thank you for okay.
yeah,
Okay, I'm looking forward to see you actually.
looking
Again.
forward to see you too, doctor.
Okay, thanks. Yeah.
Well, okay. So I live in Puchong, and I've graduated from UKM. My major is in biochemistry, degrees in biochemistry, and I'm very passionate to study this environmental science because this is I personally choose this environmental science due to my high keen and passion to know about the nature and environment. And yeah,
Thank you.
thank you, doctors.
Welcome.
Welcome. Next one will be Siva Sangare.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Wait, hold on. um, Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm Sivasangri Raghupati. I graduated from USM Chemical Engineering last year, and I'm currently a facility engineer working in Kulim High Tech. Yep. So I'm also I registered the course full time too because I'll be resigning in 2 months. I just
Oh, I
want to, yeah. Mm.
So your background again? What's your background again?
Chemical engineering.
Engineering.
Chemical engineering.
Yes.
Our alumni, USM alumni, right?
Yes.
Oh, good to
Better
hear.
get to know your senior.
Congratulations, even though we cannot physical competition. But you it seemed that last year.
Yeah, I graduated last year.
Okay. That is our last physical convocation, right?
Yep, that's right.
All right.
Okay. I think one J. The next one is one J. Our new student.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Wang Jing. I'm 23 years old. I come from China. I meet every teacher.
Which part of China, Wang Jin?
Yes.
Where about in China? Which part of China? Which province or which states or what you call it? Are you from
Jiangsu.
Jiangsu. Okay.
What is your
You
background,
from?
Anju?
Sorry. Okay, start is gone.
What is your background, Wanji?
Huh?
Your study background, your undergraduate.
Bachelor.
Are you a science student? Physics, biology, chemistry?
What is your degree? Degree in China. Undergraduate. Your undergraduate.
What do you study?
What did you study for?
Biology, chemical.
Chemistry.
No worries, no worries. Later we have ample time to get to know you. Okay. I think that's all except for Du Hongbo.
Yes.
There?
Okay, now he's online.
Oh,
I'm not sure.
Sorry. I'm
Hi.
Du Hongbo. I come from China.
All right.
My
Okay.
background program is water supply and green energy engineering. I come from Hubei province.
Hubei. Okay.
Okay, well, nice to have you. So so far we have 3 foreign students.
Yes. Before that, Dr. Hafiz.
Yes.
So you didn't introduce Puan Suzana.
Puan Suzana.
Yes, Puan Suzana. Please introduce yourself.
Maybe nak tengok Puan Suzana punya ni. Suzana.
Where's Puan Suzana?
Is she around?
Yes, yes.
Suzana.
There. One of the importance, ladies,
Yeah.
for this program as well.
Okay, you better be good to Puan Suzana because she will be the one finalizing your marks.
No bribing,
Okay. Tuan Muhammad Faizal, can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, Tuan Faizal. Okay. Okay, maybe he's not around at the moment. Okay, but no worries. So basically, these are the people. I mean, Puan Raz.
Dr. Hafiz.
Yes.
I think we miss another one student, Chi Lee.
Where is it? Kat mana?
I didn't see you. Where are you?
I cannot see also. I cannot see.
Just now I saw Chi Lee.
Yeah.
It happened that I came across the name, but not missing.
I think she's
Yeah, I
disappeared
saw
now.
it just now. But maybe she's not around at the moment. Yeah, she's not in the list. Okay, so no worries. Maybe later she will rejoin us. Okay,
Hafiz,
yes.
Hafiz, what about the one that I suggested before to have everybody on the screen and then we
ambil gambar.
Okay, can everyone switch on your video? Dr. Yusri, how do I do this? How do I snap the picture?
Some of you.
Don't worry, Dr. Yusri is here. Our picture will be special, Dr. Yusri. We take into one screen.
Okay. So let's see. I see a lot of
Yeah,
cameras still not.
Okay, everyone switch on your camera so that we can see you.
It's already recording. But how do you capture the screen?
Oh.
Just wait for a few minutes.
Green screen je lah. Okay. So everyone say cheese. Okay, I think it's already there. But
Yes.
later on we can
Alright, yeah,
always.
we've taken the photo. Thanks.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you, everybody.
Okay. Plus, Dr. Yusri is also very tech savvy. Oh, very helpful to have him around. Okay. So now we go to the coordinators first before we start our question and answering session. Okay, now let's start with the atmospheric science and air quality.
Right. You see my screen?
All right. Hello. Can you hear me and can you see my screen?
Yes,
Yes.
Yes,
No.
doctor.
yes, no problem.
Oh,
I can see it. Yes,
how
we can
about
see
my
it.
voice? How about the?
Clear, clean and clear to hear.
But I can see double voice. I think someone else has a laptop
Okay.
with
All
Finish.
yeah.
right. Yeah, that's one of the issues when doing a WebEx meeting in the same room. Okay. Oh, okay. I'll be going through this course with you. The code of this course is IEA 501, as you can see, and this is a 3-unit course or a 3-credit course. The title of this course is Atmospheric Science and Air Quality, and you can see my email there together with my co-lecturer, Dr. Nur Haniza Amil. That's my name there, used to use so. I'm the coordinator of this course, so I'll be handling most parts of this course, while Dr. Nur Haniza will be helping me with some parts of the course. As you know, we are from the Environmental Technology Division of the School of Industrial Technology, USM, and sometimes we call our school PPPI, which stands for Pusat Pengajian Teknologi Industri, which is just School of Industrial Technology, but in Bahasa, Malaysia. Everybody can hear me so far? Is that good?
Yes.
Yes, it's
Clear, right?
Yes.
All right, okay. Now, we need to start off with what are you going to learn at the end of the course, and we call that learning outcomes. So we hope that by the end of this course, you'll be able to interpret processes of the atmosphere using physics. So I saw one student has a background in physics, so that's good. And for those who doesn't have physics, don't worry, I'll go through every part of the course step by step and slowly, so you'll be able to follow along. If you do have background in physics, that will be a bonus for you. The second is at the end of the course, be able to summarize the results of an air pollution dispersion model. So that is the project that you'll be working on. And you'll be running an air pollution dispersion model, and you will obtain the results, and you need to write that report from that result in the form of, you'll be summarizing the results in the form of a report. And you also be writing a term paper in which you need to write a paper and also defend that paper using through a viva session or an oral presentation. To write that paper, you will need to critically assess the relevant scientific literature in the form of a review. So basically, the form of assessment for this course is to go through the content, and then there is an air pollution dispersion modeling project, and you need to write a term paper and also present about that term paper. Okay, the details of the percentage of the course and so on will be in the e-learning platform. Once you've successfully registered, and you have a student email address, then you'll be able to log into e-learning. You can see all the details there. So that's the learning outcome. So that's what you will achieve at the end of this course. Next is into the next. All right. The topics that will be taught in the course are the first topic is the introduction to the atmosphere. The second is on the Earth system, where we'll talk about the biomes of the Earth and how it affects the atmosphere. The third is an introduction on atmospheric thermodynamics. The fourth topic is how does the energy balances out in the atmosphere. The fifth topic is some introduction to atmospheric chemistry, and this is the expertise of Dr. Haniza, so she'll be giving some input on this. The sixth topic is on the atmospheric boundary layer, which is my expertise, and I'll be going through this in detail with you. And the last is air quality modeling. We'll be talking about the basics of air quality modeling, as well as work on a project on air quality modeling. And if we have time, we're going to look at one state-of-the-art atmospheric model called the Weather Research Forecasting Model. This is the model people use to forecast the weather. All right, so that's the topics that you'll be going through for the course, and I wish you the best of luck. By the way, this course is a core course, so most likely I will see you in this course unless you choose to postpone the taking of the course until for the next semester, because as Dr. Hafiz mentioned, we make the course quite flexible, so you can actually choose when you feel suitable that you should take the course. But most likely you will be taking this course because it's a core course and it's a natural first course that you should take. So I hope I'm clear, and if you have any questions, you can ask me now. I'll be happy to entertain your questions if you have any about this course. Did I leave anything out? Is that okay? I think should be fine, right? Okay, yeah. So
Yes,
any
Doctor.
questions, students? Any? I'll give 5 seconds. All right, so 5 seconds is up. So we can move on to the next lecture. So I hope to see you soon, and I'll see you online too. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Next.
Okay, for the next course will be sampling techniques.
Hi everyone. I am the coordinator. Let me share you my screen. Hold on, Hey. Okay. Assalamualaikum and good morning again to all. My name is Nohani Zami. You can call me Dr. Hani. Just call me Dr. Hani. So I am the coordinator for IEA 518, which is a 3-unit core course. It's a core course, so everybody need to take offered only during semester 1. So this is a 100% course. Tak ada jalan pula. Okay. So I would like to brief you all about the conceptual framework, meaning to say, if you have a look, the overall view of the sampling framework, whether applies for the government sectors, DOE, meteorological departments, or even in the industry, whenever you do a sampling or monitoring, so the first step in every framework is the sampling. For example, this is my field, which is the air sampling. So after you do the sampling technique on the first stage, then only you can proceed to the next stage, which is the chemical speciations, or this is where you put up all the GC or the HPLC or the SENPLS analysis and so on for the laboratory work. So then only you move on to the next stage of the analysis, which comprises of the source apportionment, risk assessment, covering the that you collect during the air sampling. And then only whatever data that you have during this third stage, the government and the industry will use everything, whatever you do for the first stage, for the policymakers, for the insurance company, for the climate change PICC, for the overall view of the world policy as well. So what I'm trying to say is the first step of any of the sampling is very, very crucial. So therefore, we designed this course as such to focus on with the objective of to instill you with the knowledge and the skills on environmental pollution indicators, the sampling technique method itself, as well as the analysis of all the sampling. So this is the main course objective for our course. And the course outline I already put up here, covering 4 types of assessments, which is test 30%, report based on the fieldwork sampling of 10%. So this is the course outline. It's a 40-unit course, 40-unit face-to-face provided. But now that we are in the COVID situation, so instead of having 5 classes face-to-face, we will have first three of the online classes, whereas as you can see here, I will go first covering on the air topics, next coming with Dr. Rafat for the water and wastewater, And next one is Dr. Widat covering the soil and aquatic ecosystem. So after the semester break, during the week 11, then only you will come for the field work. Given the situations, let's see how the COVID-19 situation goes. So the planning is after the semester break on week 11, you will do the field work and you will have your presentations on the final week of the week 14. So this is our plan for this semester. So I would like to introduce you. This is all the lecturers for this particular safety and health. And I am also joining expertise of atmospheric chemistry, focusing on all the laboratory fieldwork. So next we have the experts of water and wastewater, which is Dr. Muhammad Rafatullah. His background is pure chemistry, and he also did water and wastewater research. For soil and aquatic ecosystem, I would like to introduce Dr. Widat Fadullah. She has a background of environmental technology and her PhD focusing on the ecology and ecosystem services. And now she's currently working on the stable isotope fingerprinting for the environmental sampling. So these, all three of us, we have an expertise of our own field. So this is our topics as well. This is just a teasing pictures for all the students who would like to register with our course. This is the fieldwork. What would you allows? You will do the sampling for the air using all the not in situ. It's an in situ sampling, direct measurement of the instrumentations. Next one, this is some of the fieldwork, water and wastewater by Dr. Rafat. And last year we have Dr. Harlina covering this topic as well. But this semester she will not be joining us, so only left with Dr. Rafatullah. This is all they did the sampling at one of the river in USM main campus. So next one, this is the fieldwork done by last semester students for the soil and aquatic ecosystem. Lead by Dr. Widat, of course. Okay. So, okay, that's it. I hope to see you guys soon. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Hafiz.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Hani. Okay, a very comprehensive overview of your subject. Okay, now let's go to Dr. Shakir, hydrogeology and watershed management.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Very good morning. Welcome to all new students. I think we have 10 new students here, but we miss Chichili just now. Assalamualaikum, Hasliza, Elizabeth, Kumaran, Du Hongbu, Joan Ling, Wang Jing, Siva, Sangari, Ravi, Dinesh Bama, right? We have a 9 here. So I'm Dr. Shakir. I'm the coordinator for IEG 503, Hydrogeology and Watershed Management. Together with me is Dr. Widat, also will be part of the instructor for this program or this course. So about this IEG 503, what students going to be exposed is on the fundamentals, okay, scientific fundamentals on the hydrogeologies and also watersheds. So that and this with the scope of the water quantity, quality and availability of the surface and groundwater resource and the watershed system, okay. And this knowledge can be used for the watershed management plannings. And of course, how we plan is based on the related regulations and standards and guidelines. Okay, that's what we're gonna cover in this course. And okay, when we talk about the scientific fundamentals, we will look back at the pristine environment. Okay, looking at how the pristine environment system works in terms of maintaining the quality, quantity, and availability. Of course, in this part, we're gonna touch a little bit on the relationship between climates and hydrology and hydrogeology. Then from there, we also will focus in terms of the strategies on the carbon management and also integrated water resource management. Okay, that is the part one. And then in the part two, we're going to cover in terms of the present watersheds. All right, we can see that the current watershed is challenging. So we're going to use this fundamental knowledge to address the management and planning issues using the legislative framework and also the environmental management system within the same scope, quality, quantity, and availability. All right. So, of course, on the future, what future will look like based on the current available related standards and guidelines. Okay, so it's about how to restore, okay, the quality, quantity, and also the make the water resource available to the population. So we're also going to touch the new economic models, you know, the circular economy with the mindsets of life cycle perspective. So we also will learn in terms of how to structure this mindset based on the current standards that's already have worldwide. Okay, so this is what IEG 503 in a nutshell. I would say that we're gonna cover two main aspects here. All right, the science and perspective, which cover on the climate, hydrology, hydrogeology, legislative framework, and also life cycle perspective. And from the tool and strategies, we're gonna look into how current, United Nations, for instance, use the carbon management strategies, the integrated water resource management, and also the related ISO management standards, as well as to fit this with the new economy model. So that is what we're gonna discuss within this 503. And the learning outcome for this is all right. So student, from what we discussed, we will able to at least look at the essential water quality parameters and use this for effective data collections. So more on current data collection techniques based on the desktop research. Okay, and we also will organize this collective data, and then we'll use this for to strategize the watershed management and to look into how we can address it from responsible consumptions, and then how this SDG 12 will have significant influence on number 6, 13, and 15. So these are what we're going to expect for the learning outcome. I think that's all for me. Thank you. All right. Okay. If any question, you can ask now, or maybe later we can have further discussions during the lecture session. All right. Thank you.
Okay. So what is okay? Oh, thank you, Dr. Shakir. Okay, now let's move environmental scientific research project, Dr. Rafatullah.
Okay, so once again, welcome all of you. Research project is the 8-unit course, and although it's a course is Master of Science by coursework, but you have to take a research project and you have to go for the 2 consecutive semesters. It's a 8-unit course, right? So that is why we have 2 coordinators. So for this batch, we have 4 units for the research proposal and the 4 units for the manuscript batch. So those who are going to register this same, they are going for the research proposal, and I'm going to coordinate all of you. So the last semester, those who already taken the research proposal, they are already in the manuscript batch. So Dr. Sohrab is the coordinator for them. So anything related to this research project, coordinate something, I am going for. So course is this course provide opportunities to students to conduct research related to environmental issues and ways to address these issues via instrumentation techniques, modeling, management, or legislation. Because this pandemic, I'm going to discuss with you in the next class, and I'm going to appoint you 1 lecturers. So you people are going to decide either you are going to be do your research proposal based on the experimental or based on the secondary data or based on the just management and regulation. Whatever you will find, you will get 1 lecturer to decide. So don't worry all about all those things. In the next class we will discuss, and I think next week we have a class on 17 or 18. I don't know, we see. So for the assessment, we have 4 elements, and it's a 8-unit course. So in the first semester, we cover only the research proposal and presentation. The next 4 units, in the next sem, we are going to cover the manuscript ready for publication and the Viva OC 75%. Research proposal only for this sem. If you are going to register, we cover only 25%. So learning outcome for this research project, conducting a study related to environmental science with strong evidence, ability to search and manage relevant information from various sources, and designing experiments with the ability to think critically and beyond the limit. This is the learning outcome after your 8 units once you finish. And the defending research outcomes by improving individual communication skills. Okay, so these are the references we discuss in the class in more details, and this I will appoint based on the, I will show later in the class list of lecturers and the directory of expertise, and we'll discuss with you your interests and what you want to achieve research project, and then we decide the supervisor for you. Okay, so that is all for me for this orientation program.
Thank you, Dr. Rafatullah. Okay, now we go to IEA 506, Environmental Scientific Writing, which is an elective course.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Hafiz. Hello, everyone. So again, I'm Shahida. So I'm the course coordinator for IEA 506, which is the Environmental Scientific Writing. So I would like to share the content. Okay. Right. So so that's the my details, which is my room extension as well as my email. So you can contact me via my email, which is better compared to calling me, because most of the time I'll be working at home. All right. Right. So this is the course overview of IEA 506. I'm the course coordinator, as I said before, and my teaching load is 2 units. So you'll be seeing me a lot more compared to the others. And the other lecturer who's sharing the course with me is Dr. Haris Zubni, which I'm not sure whether he's joining us this morning, or probably he'll be joining us later. And then we also have another associate lecturer, we call it, who's from, I know, the Institute of Optical Research or something like that, from the School of, which is quite related to the School of Physics, okay? So Dr. Nazaini will be teaching you or taking the load of 1 unit, okay? So altogether, this course will give you about 4 units. Okay, so in terms of meeting session, or probably online meeting session, you will be seeing Dr. Mark Haris Supnik first, okay, because he'll start his lecture on the 24th of this month, okay, talking with you about the introduction on writing journal papers, formatting, and all, and everything that comes with scientific writing lah. Okay, and then in week 6, Dr. Nozaini will be taking over. Okay, and afterwards, probably the second half of the semester, then I'll start taking over. Okay, discussing with you on writing review paper, grant proposals, and whatnot. Okay, and then we will have another class in January next year. But this class will be synchronized with the research proposal defense, which I believe is linked to what Dr. Rafat, is linked to the course that Dr. Rafat is coordinating, because there's no point to actually have 2 proposal defense whereby it can only be one synchronized session. So be mindful that I'll be also assessing and taking the marks for your proposal project defense. Okay, during the session with under final project or project project work. Okay, and then so you won't be having the class on this allocated time, which is the January 9th, because as I said, it will be combined, okay, with your research proposal defense. And then lastly, we will have the colloquium, which covers your poster presentation. Okay, so your assignment altogether, there will be 4, which is the first one you will be doing with Dr. Mark. Okay, and then the second and third and fourth will be with me. All right, so make sure that you attend every lecture allocated in this course, because most of the assessment will be done during the lecture time. Okay, if you don't come to class, then you'll miss out on the coursework marks. Okay, so okay, and then in terms of the synopsis, this course basically will train the students in what do we have here? Sorry. Okay, this course will train the students on the methods of environmental scientific writing and communication, and the topics, as I said before, will be assessed through your project paper, media review, and 2 presentation, which has been divided into proposal defense as well as poster presentation. All right, and the next slide. Okay, so these are the list of topics which we'll be covering in this course, basically on the principles of scientific writing, how to write efficiently, formatting, okay, and issues in scientific writing or scientific publishing, and then peer review, and then lastly probably scientific communication lah. That's why we have this presentation assessment, okay, to assess how your communication skills. So this is the main reference. Okay, so that's it from me for IEA 506. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Shahida. Okay, the next one will be another elective courses, environmental microbiology. Dr. Jeb, is it?
Yes, it's me. Thank you very much, Dr. Hafiz. I'm going to show the file now. Okay, so environment, like Dr. Hafiz said, environmental microbiology will be an elective course. Basically, we're gonna have two parts. One is in theory, and we're gonna do it mostly online, and the other one, hopefully, hopefully next year we can go into. I think finals there. So this was the activity of the students last year. So they're basically doing some experiments in the lab, and these are the topics that we hopefully are gonna cover, and not all, but some of it: microbial environment, basic microbiology such as collection, microscopic techniques, category organisms, risk assessments, and what wastewater management. And evaluation will be all coursework. We don't have any exams, and 40% of it will be course. That means we're going to the lab hopefully, your essay, presentation, test, and these are the two people who's going to be teaching you, Dr. Muhammad Shuarab. If you have any questions, you can email me. My email address is not there, but you can add it at the website. Thank you very much. Oh, can't hear.
Yeah, we can hear you, Dr. Zed.
Okay. Somebody sent me a message saying that he can hear, but yeah, if you have any questions, you can just ask me. And basically, it's about microbes, and we bear in mind we're not gonna make it so detailed because we believe that your backgrounds different. You know, for those people who has biological background, it's gonna be quite easy for them, but if you don't have any, then it's going to be quite difficult. So we're not going to go into detail, but basically we're going to design the course for general microbiologists. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Hafiz.
Now is the final course. As we mentioned, we always save the best for last. Okay, this is my course. IEA 517, Environmental Law Monitoring and Enforcement. Let me share you. Oh, sorry, what's this? So this is IEA 517, Environmental Law Monitoring and Enforcement. This subject will be taught by me and Dr. Anwar Kamarudin. So this course will be separated into three main components, which is the environmental law in Malaysia, where we're going to focus on the introduction or introducing you guys to EQA 1974, and we're going to look at all the legislation, including all the regulations as well. And then after that, in the second components, we're going to have environmental monitoring, where we're going to see certain techniques or monitoring processes which are going to be related to the EQA 1974. And then at the end, we are going to look at environmental enforcement. So basically, Dr. Anwar will be taking the first part, which is the EQA 1974. I will be taking the environmental monitoring. And usually for the final part, environmental enforcement, basically, usually we'll be inviting people from DOE, the Department of Environment. We have done it for the last two cohorts. We have been inviting them. So at least you will get the best perspective from the right people who are in the industry and who are doing the enforcement. And then for the assessment, we'll be having tests, and then we'll be having some assignments. And we also we're going to have one or two presentation. And again, like Dr. Shahida mentioned earlier, I hope that you guys can attend all the classes, because some of the classes will have the assessment right at the end or in the middle of the class. Okay, then if you do not attend it, then it will be quite a problem because you might not be having the opportunity to for the assessment. Okay, so that's all from my subject. Question and answer. okay, now let's before that, now it's in the middle of the COVID-19, as my class will be online for the first part until, and then maybe in December onwards, then only we're going to have face-to-face classes. But I think we will always be informed if there are any changes to the scheduling or any changes to the policy from University Science Malaysia. Okay, so now we are going to open the floor for questions from the students. If please just unmute your mic and you can raise your question. No, anything?
Yes, Doctor. Kantan here. I would
Okay.
like to know from what time to what time do you usually conduct your classes? Even it's online, right? So we need to know the time frame of the classes.
Okay. Okay. Usually all the classes are okay. Usually all the classes are 9 to 5, except on Saturday and Sunday. And however, it will depends on the coordinators if there are any changes or anything. But from the scheduling that I have designed, it will be conducted from 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock every weekend. But again, you have to be very alert. I mean, because not the classes will not be repetitive every week. So you just mark the date when that your classes will be on.
All right, thank you.
Okay, any other question? It's quite hard actually to have all these lecturers together.
Oh, hi.
Yes.
I have one question.
Okay.
Okay. How do we communicate effectively? I mean, between lecturers and students. For example,
How?
maybe we have like WhatsApp group.
Okay, I think it depends on the. Okay, is that the question? Okay, I think for me, because I cannot be answering for all, but for me, if you want to do it formally, you can do it through email or anything. But apart from that, I will be dropping my phone number as well, so you guys can WhatsApp me. You guys can we can have usually we have a group WhatsApp group for each course sometimes. But other than that, I think I'm okay with that. But I'm not answering for other lecturers. Anyone? To be contacted by the students?
From my experience, thank you, Dr. Hafiz. From my experience, it will be through WhatsApp. And normally all my subjects will have a WhatsApp. And that's the fastest way of communications. But unless it's very urgent, then please call. But otherwise, please message. That's the way I do. Thank you.
I think we have one representative also.
Normally, we
Dr.
have one representative for each of the subject, and please contact only during working hours. So, if possible, avoid outside of working hours. That would be grateful and appreciated. Thank you.
Dr. Rafat, you were saying something just now?
Yeah, the same thing. There, we have a one class representative. And then we have a WhatsApp group also for each courses.
Actually, that's how we can communicate. Yeah, I think WhatsApp is quite you can get quite a quick response through WhatsApp. Okay. Any other question?
I have one question here. I want to ask if the lectures will be recorded, and can we play the lecture recordings like any other time after the classes?
For my course, basically during the COVID-19, I might take a different approach. I think previously what I did was that I pre-recorded my video and then I will share it with the students, and we have a session where we can discuss the matters. But that's me. I know that other lecturers might have a different approach. So I know that some lecturers have online classes and they record it, and some lecturers they do have online classes but they do not record it. So actually, it depends on the lecturers. So anyone else, you guys can answer the question as well.
I will record. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I will record all my lectures unless if I forgot. Yep.
We can look back to the lectures after the class.
Yes.
Okay.
For my case.
Doctors, are any of the course co-related? Like we have to take one before the other?
Prerequisite.
Yeah.
Prerequisite. So far, I think we do not have that kind. Yeah, we know, because I think usually it's only one year, so basically we don't do that prerequisite. Yeah.
So basically, this is only because the core course you have to take anyway. So for there is the only chance for having a prerequisite for the elective. But for my course, I don't think any, and I don't know who's the other elective course.
But unless it's for research project, you have to go through the proposal stage first, then only you can proceed with the final manuscript. That's the only prerequisite.
Yeah.
The rest of the subjects, none.
Yeah. No subjects have prerequisite where you need to take other courses before you can have before you the further one. Okay, plus the one Dr. Haniza was mentioned was on research. Basically, it's a semester. So basically, once you take it, a research project, you will have a semester registered, and then you will start with a proposal and you go through. And Dr. Shaida was mentioning about assessment between environmental scientific writing, but environmental scientific writing is elective. You can choose to take or not. Okay, is that clear?
Sorry, Dr. Hafiz, what did you say about environmental scientific writing? I didn't get you. The line is unclear.
Environmental writing is an elective thing. Just now Dr. Shaida was mentioning that there will be a simultaneous assessment within between among the proposal stage between the research and what we call that the environmental scientific writing. But again, the environmental scientific writing is an elective course.
So, but we have to take it when we take our research proposal, is it? If
No,
let's say
no. What Dr. Hafiz is trying to say is, you are suggested, you are recommended to take the scientific writing, but it will help you with the research proposal. So
I
that's it, but it's an elective stage. But we recommend you to take simultaneous during the proposal stage so that it can help you out.
Okay, got it.
All right,
Yeah.
that's it. All right.
One more question is that just now Dr. Hafiz mentioned that these subjects are mostly coursework and we would not be having finals except for a few subjects. So can we know like what are exactly the subjects we'll be having finals? Because like for myself, I might be working part-time as well. So we just want to know the schedule for exams as well so we can plan our work.
When is the exam and everything? We are also not quite sure when is it for the time. We only know the weeks and we are the exam. However, if you look at the codes, I think you have later on we will I think some of you guys already share with you what we call it, the MSc booklet. So if inside there, or even if you go to the website, then you can see the code of what we call that, the code of the courses, and if you can see the code of the courses with IEG and IEK, basically those are the subjects with exams, with final exams. If you have IEA, so that means IEA is full coursework. Okay, so if you have IEG, it can be there will be an exam.
I think for this semester, Dr. Hafiz, there is only one exam. I think it's IEG
Yes.
503. Dr. Shakir, correct me if I'm wrong. I think only one.
Yeah, for this semester, right, Dr. Jack, for the semester, it's only IEG 503 that will have exam. Other courses will be conducted fully coursework.
Okay, thank you.
I want to ask, for our online classes, is it similar to like today's mode? So the lecturer will be like having like a video conference while sharing his lecture slides or video, and then we can ask questions while having the classes, or we have to ask after the class.
Depending on the lecturers. So I think similarly, I think this is how we usually I conducted my online classes, but most Dr. Japaring and some of the lecturers, they will have online classes through WebEx like this, where you can it's like a normal class. It's just that we are not face to face. Just any questions except if the lecture is it okay, Dr.
Yes, yes. Same goes with environmental sampling technique and atmospheric science for my part. So this is the approach that we use for now.
For my part, it's the same. It's going to be through WebEx, this platform. I prefer to use WebEx because USM subscribe with this WebEx. So everything,
Yes.
I mean, it can be automatically be recorded and it will be linked to an account. But I think it's important when I say that it will be recorded and it can be replayed again, which we're going to send link to the students so you can actually look at it again. But I make a rule in my case. You can only ask questions during the class, because I don't want you not to attend class and then after that asking me questions outside. I think it's not fair, because if you are already attending the class, then you can ask the questions in the class. Maybe you can also allow to ask outside, but if you don't attend, you cannot ask outside, because otherwise it will be forever never ending, message.
All right, thank you.
So yeah, okay, thank you.
I have another question. For research and also environmental scientific writing, I'm sure we need to read a lot of journals and everything. And if we are in the space of USM, usually we'll get a free access to the journals. Am I right? Using the USM Wi-Fi. But if we are like using our own like how do we get the journals, and since we also do not have access to the library, so how do we
I see, but sorry.
yeah, sure.
Sure,
Yes?
Dr. Jap, you can answer.
Okay. I think Siva, because we are having the same issues because we are also working from home. But the way to access the journal, I think in my case, you can actually go through the library, USM library, and then you are gonna be signing in using the USM account, and I think you can access into the journal like the same way as if you're using the USM Wi-Fi from the university. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's okay. Dr. Hanisa.
To all the students, do not worry too much, because during the briefing of the research project, I think Dr. Rafatullah will give you all the links, all the necessary, as well as Dr. Shaida will give the briefing as to how you want to start off to search for online journal. So not to worry too much, because we will help you out. Okay?
Yeah,
So
and
Dr.
everything,
Rafa, as a researcher, definitely will teach you how to.
even you are working from home, everything you can access. Everything
Yes, by
online
online.
and
So don't
library
worry,
is
don't
supporting
worry.
a
Just
lot.
come to the class. Yes, yes. Just come to the first class of each of the subjects, then you will get through. Okay? Don't worry, jangan risau.
Yes, Dr. Rafa.
Yeah, same thing. No worry about anything. All the resources is online. You can access to all the journals, books. No worry at all.
Can we know?
Thank you.
Can we know around when will we receive like how to attend the class, like the receive anything on
Yeah.
attending?
You guys already have the scheduling, right?
We only have the timetable with the date, but we don't have anything for us to access.
You
Or
just go through the e-learning portal.
e-learning.
E-learning portal. I think you can explore it later. You have e-learning portal. And then I think this is where the lecturers will post all the lecture notes, the videos, the links that you need to access. So this is one way of how lecturers communicate with the students formally.
Okay.
The e-learning portal.
So can I find it at the e-campus? Is it there?
USM, I think you can find it, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. All right.
Coming back to the question about the database, I think actually you can access it through the library of USM, but I think that one will be taught later on by Dr. Rafat and Dr. Shahida. Okay, so
Dr.
any
Hafiz,
more questions?
Dr. Hafiz, I think you need to show them at least once where is the e-learning because everybody is asking about the e-learn. So can you just open up the e-learn so that they can see? They don't know the e-learn of USM. Some of the students is outside from USM.
Okay, so basically this is the can you see? No, let me just open my share.
Already open, can I share?
Yeah, please, Dr. Jack.
This is the one.
Okay, so this is the link
So just log in.
how to get to e-learning. Yeah, so you can log in using over here you can press log in and then you can using your USM ID, your
Student
USM
ID.
email. Yeah, student ID. Can you press it, Dr. Jeb? The login part?
Yes, but we have your face on. Okay, so you can log in like this, and then like in this case, I already have my password, and then I log in.
No. Login with identity USM.
Okay.
Yeah, log in with identity.
Okay. No login with identity. So I just log in, and I will see my subject. This one. And then you can click one by, because obviously it's not started yet, but you can see, yeah. Yeah, so environmental microbiology, I haven't put anything in yet, but I will be. Okay, and 2. So there will be like 3 enrolled students so far. So every information will be here. Dashboard, yeah, we're gonna update this. But yeah, it will be updated here.
All the links.
Yeah. We do any announcement, you will receive an email also.
Yeah, I suggest we all use e-learning platform because there's so many platforms, but e-learning is standard. You know, being a USM student, you're gonna have your account, and we all are gonna have our account, and then it's gonna be synchronized easily. And also with WebEx, it has link, so it should be okay. But if you look now, a lot of us are not updating it yet because it hasn't started yet. But it will be updated. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Jack. So, okay, any other question? We are answer? Okay. If that's so, then I think that's all. Others, Dr. Sri, do you want to say anything or other lecturers? I'm going to mute my mic now.
Hello? Okay.
Yes, we can hear you.
Thank you very much. Yes, concerning e-learn at USM or elearning.usm.my, Right now, I am not sure the status of your registration. So if you've successfully registered for the course and also for the program, then you will receive a student email address, something like usri@usm.my, or for example, duhongbo@usm.my. There is an @usm.my extension at the back of your name. And with that student email address, you also need to set a password. Using the student email address together with your password, then you should be able to log into eLearn at USM. And once you log in, if you've successfully registered for the course, then you would see the course in the list of courses. Now, if you don't see those courses in your list, that means you have not registered for the course. Right now, I'm not sure about the status of your registration, because in my own course, IEA 501, I only see the 5 students, because those students, they are there because those students are from the previous semesters. They've registered last semester or the previous semesters. But I haven't seen any new students yet, so I'm suspecting that you haven't registered for the course yet. So that's very important. Once you've already enrolled for the program, make sure that you see those courses in your list of courses. So I can share my screen to show you what I mean. Can you see my screen?
Yes, doctor. Yes, yes.
All right, so once you log in, just like what you saw on Dr. Japaring's screen, shared screen just now, this is for my account. As a lecturer, I will see the courses that I am going to teach this semester. So for you as a student, you will see the list of courses that you've enrolled. Now I have 2 courses here, and one of it is, this is an undergraduate course. Well, this is the one I was talking about, the master's course. And if you enroll for this course, you should be able to see this in your list. It's there. And because this is the only way that you know that you've enrolled for the course. So for example, once you click on the link, I just give a preview. I suspect most of you are not able to log into eLearn at USM yet, correct?
And I see that I have this course, so maybe you should see.
Okay, now I see, because there's an addition of 1 student now. Before I saw only 5 students. Okay, once I click on participants, I would see the students, most like Lalita, I recognize her, Monisha, and so on. These are, oh yeah, I see Joanne Ling. That's you, right? And Du Hongbo and Malini. I suspect Malini and so on have is from the previous semester, and then Joanne, you are the new student, correct? So the rest is not here yet. So if you registered, then you'll be here. And to give a preview of what eLearn at USM looks like, it's something like this. This is the new interface. We have the general portion of the page, and then after that we'll come to the topic. So as you can see, all needed information is sorry. Oh, dekat ah? Oh, okay. I'm not sure about the rest. Is your screen frozen? Or stuck at a point? Can you see the movement of screen?
Yes, everything okay.
Yes, I can see. Everything's okay.
All right, okay, good. So this is what you'll see. You can see all the necessary information to successfully complete the course in the e-learning portal. So that's why you don't have to worry so much about how you're going to get the information or the announcements or the notes or the papers and so on. It'll be there, and the material will all be here too. Okay. So yeah, the first order of business for you: register, check, log into your eLearn at USM account, and then check those courses there. And if you don't see it there, then you can contact the office for them to check the status of your application. Is that clear? Yes?
Yes, all clear, doctor.
Yeah, and another thing, you're mentioning about the, sorry, hello? Okay, you're mentioning about the calendar or the events of the course. Stay tuned to the right-hand side of the course. There's this upcoming events and also latest announcements column
and then you would see the latest information, the latest updates of the course here. And inside, at least for IAA 501, I provide a video on how you can actually subscribe to the eLearn at USM calendar. And when you watch this video, it's on YouTube. You can actually search for it. You don't have to be enrolled in this course to see it. When you search for this video, okay, I'm just going to show it to you right now. It will teach you on how to actually subscribe to the calendar, and it will go into your phone or your PC's calendar, and then you'll get updated on any changes. Because if I change anything on my calendar, then the changes will reflect in your calendar. So that's another way for you to be up to date on the going ons of the course. So if you notice this video here, I'm not sure whether it's going to be jerky or not. This video shows you how to. This is for the older version of Moodle, but in general, it's about the same style. So I created this for last academic session. For this academic session, it should be the same, except for the pictures will be different and the layout will be slightly different, but in general, it's the same. So I actually recommend you to subscribe to the eLearn at US calendar. I mean, when I say subscribe, means for you to subscribe to the calendar means that you'll be able to see the calendar on your phone calendar. I think as a USM student, you have a OneDrive, what do you call this? OneDrive account or Outlook account. So because the student@student.usm email address, it's attached to the Microsoft service of Outlook and OneDrive and so on. So you also have an Outlook calendar. You also have access to OneDrive. Oh, there's something that we need to mention. As a student, you do have access to OneDrive, and you get free 1 terabyte of online storage. So I think it's quite a large amount, and then you can use that while you are registered as a student. So make sure that you use all this. You also have access to Microsoft Office 365, and means you get the full version of Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and so on, and also the Outlook email. So I guess that's all I can think of right now. If you have any questions, you can ask me now. So in the chat. Right. So I think that's it for me. Dr. Hafiz, you can take it back. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
so any more question? It has been quite a what we call that impactful session. So again, I'm going to close the session soon. Before that, I would like to say welcome to all the new students. Although I know we are in the pandemic scenario with the COVID-19 and everything, I hope you guys stay motivated. We will always keep you informed. If you have any problems, academically, you can always contact me as a coordinator, and if I can't help you with it, then I will go further up to Mardiana and Dr. Yusri, as well as Dr. Prof. Norli. So I hope that it will be I think you will how do I say this? You will have a fruitful year, or maybe more for part-timers in completing your MSc. Okay, we want you to complete your study. So if you have any issues, you can always get back to us. Okay, with that, so any other lecturers would like to add anything? If there's none, I go the session. So with that, thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you
everyone.
all. Thank you.
Good
See you
luck,
soon.
everyone. See you soon.
Thank you, Dr. See you soon.
See you online.
Bye. Have a nice day.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, doctors. Bye-bye.
Thank you, doctors. Bye.